Again, I don't know, like I said, what this is all about right here. I'm just like a little bit conflicted or confused. I don't know. Like I said, I guess this is not the time. Oh my goodness. I feel like it's just too much going on here. It's too much as I'm looking like I'm trying to like move on and do things, I guess. Maybe to try to take my mind off. I don't know. There's something about this 23 energy. There's something about maybe this flow of this energy. I was watching a clip. We're just going to get right into it. Again, this is Shay speaking from American Aborigines Unchained on Facebook and American Empress Unchained here on YouTube. And this is not your mama's Bible study because we know that his story sometimes lies. So we tend to tell hers. All right. That's the version of America. All right. Or the Americas. All right. So again, it's funny because there was something in here that you speaking of that they never go back and ask the one from the beginning. So it was something about like gas prices and somebody charging a lot for gas or something like that, like how they're charging, how gas prices are going up. But it made me think about something that was brought to my, that came through my mind's eye. Or again, I don't know, this is something that I'd heard. All right. It's something like you charging a lot for your time or something like that. Okay. But like I feel like I don't know why there's this energy of something being accumulated or piled up in the background here. It's almost like people using people as chattel or cattle, and they're reaping the benefits. Like somebody is taking in 100% of benefits of something here, right? I know this may not have something to do with both, but it is something like that. It's like your own supposed people, or it may be like this message today is telling me that people in the so-called Black community or indigenous community, right? They got stuff, they learn what they know off of somebody, but then warn other people not to go to that person. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like that. And it's almost like what we were reading here with Joseph or whatever, right? In this Bible. And it's something where, like, in my mind's eye, I see who the divine masculine is to a certain extent. All right. Now, there may be, again, some manipulation here where there might be some alterations or doppelganger energy or something like this. But, I know what my mind's eye and what source, what I feel like the answers and source showed me from the beginning. And that's what I hold on to. Right. So, but it's almost like I'm hearing, hey there, lonely girl. It's almost like I'm going to be lonely if I hold on to this love. But it's something, it's whatever this shit is, it's just unfair and unbalanced or something. But I feel like that's of the air, right? But I feel like the earth, again, who is meeting the indigenous community to a certain extent, because that's the community that I had something to do with building, right? So again, I feel like, again, they turn their back on their Lord energy or on their whoever energy or whatever, okay? And went with others, especially when we're talking about people that use names like Judah or believe in maybe not the scripture, but God, or they follow that narrative or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the spiritual, not the spiritual, because, biblical and spiritual is two different things. So the spiritual aspect that I came into is other seers and readers, okay? Other people that can see things, okay? So that's the spiritual aspect, or that's where spirituality kind of started for me to that certain extent, to see the things that people can be doing behind the scenes. But at least those things also are in the biblical text, right? The biblical part is something that, again, I've been doing for a very long time with the Bible, okay? So then we got the historical aspect. Again, put in a lot of work with the historical aspect. But out of all of that and doing all that work, there's nobody that has reached out. There's nobody that has nothing to say. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to the caste system and the class system and how we were not freed as, that we were still so-called slaves, you know what, bringing that forward, those particular things, those are things that, there may have been somebody before me, but they didn't do it like that. Okay, so I feel like, again, there is this energy, maybe even we might be talking about the Moorish energy with this person with this turban here in reverse, and this Queen of Pentacles, this Nine of Pentacles here in reverse. All right, and then this could be representing me still here standing my guard here, because somebody wanted to put death to a situation, but it's not so. But they also wanted to put death to some kind of love offer or something like this, all right? So I feel like, again, as above, so below. I'm supposed to be going to great heights, but I feel like somebody is not, like the community or whatever, even though they don't deal with me like that, they don't want to see me go to those heights. So they set up all these, something here to get in the way, all right? Even masculines claiming or lying on they, you know what, okay? In order to say that they connected with the empress or a queen or another. I feel like this is something that has been going on, right? Okay, there's a large force of people that have used some type of something here to blind or bind someone or keep them that way, to keep them from being healed, from keep them from being able to see what's going on, because these people have been drinking and taking and things like that from certain things, probably people's trust, certain inheritances. This could be a community of people that somebody thought they could trust. And again, it might be a husband here, right? With some third party situation here, thought that they could trust another leader in the group because somebody would try to talk about, I feel like this has to do with work ethic. Somebody would make mention of, I think the only thing somebody could have on me, but again, I done raised a whole damn family, and plus, you know what I'm saying, took care of other people, like it's something like that. It's something about the work, like, because I didn't work for the man like everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like let's really think about that. Because I built, maybe some of them weren't as successful as I would have liked them to be, but I have built several businesses, have several business ideas. Now, we can say that, okay, you didn't take them far, but again, maybe that's also this bad voodoo or hoodoo energy that has been on me, because there hasn't been a problem with me getting the money, doing the things that I needed to do to start these businesses. Well, one time I had ended up with a stalker. Okay, so I couldn't, the store happened to be in a wrong neighborhood or whatever, and so tourists told me, bring your ass back home, because I was actually having to bring my daughter, my baby, to my store with me. You know what I'm saying? And so it was too much going, like drunk. It was just too much going on, and so we had to, you know what I'm saying, I had to close the store or whatever. But it's just like, people think that they can judge, right? And now, I've come up with at least one good stream, you know what I'm saying, of a business, that was doing pretty good when I first started it, right? But it's funny, I let certain people around or whatever, and then they were questioning about it, and then it started doing bad. So you just have to wonder, you know what I'm saying, when it's talking about energy and family and stuff like that. That's why I don't really like people, you know what I'm saying, all in my house and stuff like that. But you have, people that'll be talking about you all day, but they won't even support nothing that you have going on. So again, I don't know, I feel like maybe sources point me in this direction of seeing what nations have been doing against other nations, right? So I'm just telling it through my mind's eye and using like a basic, storyline to see if this might be what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Right here, because I feel like something was shown. Sometimes I don't see. I see something being shown to me, and I'm like, okay, what that have to do? Okay, so that's something that can help everybody understand. Okay, but some of this shit is supposed to help me understand or see things that are happening to me that I can't see. All right. So again, this could be like this big brute energy. This could be like this big, man that don't know how to express himself or something like this, and he's behind the scenes. I don't even know this person is even there, but they may be, like I said, a vampiric energy here. These are people that are eating or cannibals, latching on, or the barnacle energy that latch on to you secretly because of these documents and these doctored up documents, and they're able to suck from. And people think it's funny. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like, again, the judicial system, or even when it comes to the administration, they're getting a kick out of watching this shit go down. You know what I'm saying? I'm just wondering why. And I'm wondering if all this had to happen for a reason, you know what I'm saying? Or if this, a reason or a season, or if there's something else to this to deplete the real ones, the originals here, all right? And let other people that are foreign come in here and take over this country. It's almost like somebody is like getting evicted, or they're going through a, what do you call it when somebody, a foreclosure or something like that. And before they leave, they tear the fucking place up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, before I leave, I'm gonna tear this bitch. It kind of feels like, that's the energy. It also feels like people are doing that with vassals. We had this vassal card that we pulled last night, okay? We got this hermit energy, this God or Lucifer energy in reverse here, with this medicine wheel, is the wheel of fortune, and this fortune is still going to go in somebody's favor. But like the chief council, this is making me think about Native American energy here. All right, this could be the so-called pale face, or this could be, like I said, the so-called white man. Okay, so-called is what I said. All right, and then this could represent Native energy here. But again, what we don't see here is aboriginal or indigenous, aboriginal, or autochthonous energy in these cards. But that could be this energy here of this tower moment when the black energy, so-called black energy, is on top here. So again, that could represent something like that, because this could be, you know, the administration and native energies coming against aboriginals, okay? Because again, we know that in that book that I posted on Instagram under _Seeking, all right, that book was saying how natives were the ones to eliminate or eradicate, okay, the white Indians. These white Indians were the pure-blooded Indians, like my ancestors, okay? There's not a story that's going to tell you about, you know, we might stop with the indigenous or autochthonous energy, but there's no storybook or nothing shit like that. We talking about, again, hold on, because I feel like I'm going off of something, but I'm not, okay? Because again, I just pulled these cards before I went outside, okay? And the first card that popped out was the Akashic Library. That's what I'm saying. It's not going to be written. It's almost like that energy of that this what is it? Is the revolution will not be televised, right? But I feel like some parts of it is, right? They've learned a way to, you know, put some of us on Front Street or put some of us on blast here, okay? With this 2, this Akashic Records, I'm hearing it takes 2, baby, okay? So again, I don't know. I feel like there's something of 2 here, because I'm so against a third party. I'm so against, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is what I'm saying. This is the truth here, all right? All right? This may be about a sun, the sun energy here, all right? So again, I don't know. And maybe why this Queen of Cups energy is in reverse. And then we got this King of Wands here. All right. But we got these lovers in reverse. There's some entanglements or something here. And it's surrounding what's going on with this Star card. Because again, in the beginning, somebody was pouring out this information to people. All right. And they disregarded that person. They did not show any kind of love. They did not have, this is kind of what we talked about last night. I don't want to keep bringing it up because I don't want nobody to think I'm begging nobody. No, it ain't never going to ever be that motherfucking way. But what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? It just shows you the true character and the true nature of somebody. Okay. And this is what let me know that these people are looking to build only about when it comes to themselves, right? If they see somebody doing better than them, they will do anything to try to keep them down here. All right. And again, keep them away from this energy here. Just like right now, I feel like judgment is being called here on a situation here. You know, like I'm not about to be sitting up in here. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like 2 years down the line. You know, I feel like I'm hurt, or I'm hurting possibly a little bit, because I feel like maybe there is something that's being shown to me that this divine masculine has moved on. Maybe accidentally, it don't matter what it would be, but it just seemed like they have maybe moved on, and there's something, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to, hold on one second. There's something pertaining, oh shoot, okay. There's something pertaining to maybe a child here. And it makes me think about, again, the visions that I've had about the women, you know, through my bloodlines, and some of these certain women that are the prominent women that they treat like trash. So a nation could rise no higher than its woman. So you have to be talking about its actual real women, not the women you brought up in here to be in the likeness of the fucking women. Because those women are the ones that won't go through the womb magic, the sex magic, the spell work, being mowed down by these other women that are brought in and put over them. So again, you're going to have that. These women are always looking to keep somebody out in the cold here, right? So I was just looking up something about third party energy, and I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe it's a good idea to contract something. You know what I'm saying? Write something up or something with a motherfucker, because we did write something up actually, right? Me and Taurus wrote something up, right? About a year and a half, maybe a year ago, okay? But I don't know, it was something about like only one married to. But it's just, that's what I'm saying, is people swapping energies, is people swapping identity. When we wrote up that thing about the only person this person wanted to be ever married to was Shalonda, okay? And I'm not gonna say my last name no more on here, okay? I feel like, and I think I seen that paper behind the dresser or whatever. I feel like somebody took my identity. I feel like somebody took my identity, all right, and started to use my identity, okay? And maybe it even gave me somebody else's energy. It's almost like it's this Libran energy. It's almost like it has to, it could be this masculine energy, okay? And since we have this 11 here, I'm just wondering, you know what I'm saying? I'm just wondering, you know, what is this energy trying to tell me here, okay? You know what I'm saying? With this sudden wealth, it just so happens that I'm about to be going to, you know what I'm saying, play, all right? So again, it's like, what is this here, okay? What is this that have to do with this jackpot, okay? And this sudden wealth. Because I feel like, again, this maybe was something somebody obtained or whatever off of some kind of connection or binding ritual or binding something through documentation. Whatever has been done is done under the table, under hypnosis, some kind of way where I'm not actually aware of what this is that has been going on here. All right? But it may be in an energy where somebody was doing this for me to protect me. You see what I'm saying? Somebody may have been an overbearing parent or father figure that was trying to set this up, but before they could even tell me what was going on, you know what I'm saying, I started to pick up on this, you know, other energy or using my gifts in order to untangle this stuff. And it didn't look like anything but negativity coming towards me because I don't know what's going on. You know, that's the way it's going to be. It's like, you know what I'm saying, kind of like order out of chaos. Like whatever was message or letter of concern or whatever was supposed to be coming through was going to help me see that it's nothing to worry about. But instead of that, every time something like this is happening, I'm picking up on this energy of things happening, right? Because I feel like whoever this is, they just can't get next to me, all right? So everything they do is for a reason, but everything that they do is for afar. But nobody put this much time in. I guess that you can say that these people do prepare for shit 60 years down the line or whatever. They're very patient and stuff like that when it comes to so-called evildoers. You know what I'm saying? Why did I say it like that? I don't know. But again, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, again, there is some good people, good energies out there. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe this is even showing me something here with this archangel right here with this number 9, this archangel Michael. Because again, I might have offended, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, again, some of these seers, like I said, they worship this energy. That's who they pay homage to. All right? They don't pay homage to who originally, because somebody was saying, oh, somebody think that everybody get their information from them. Well, again, if you talking about the Holy One of Israel or we talking about wisdom, then you did. Most of this shit, let's just go ahead and admit, especially when it's talking about the emperor and the empress, most of this stuff is talking about the Jesus Christ or the Yeshua Christ energy. It's not no other. You know what I'm saying? So again, a lot of this information is coming straight from the Akashic information or from surveillance that people are watching me in this masculine or what's going on in our small circle. It just is what it is. So again, the information that they got, where did it come? Just like Esther asked Elijah in here, where did you get from it? Where did you get it from first? Right? And since me and this masculine go back and forth with the Esther and Elijah energy, I feel, it's safe to say that sometimes I feel we mirror each other. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I feel like whatever, but I don't look at that person. I look at us as one. I don't look at that person as a copycat. I look at us. We can't help that we're one and we think the same, we see the same, we want the same. Like that's not, you know, where I'm coming from with that. All right. So again, this is giving me energy here. Like I said, with this 9 here in Archangel Michael, it's like this energy has been maybe around me since I was a little girl, maybe even 9 years old. Okay. So ain't that the golden something, the golden birthday? 99, no, it would have been 9989 or 9999. No. So again, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that could be that what they would call dark energy or something like that, but really it's of light, okay, or of love or whatever. All right, that could have been around here. All right, I feel like again the presence may be here, or stepped in for a second today. Okay, so we have the Akashic Library here. All right. It's almost like it's still the same thing, like the library, like keeping somebody's numbers down here, okay? But again, no. But again, this could be also with this 2 here in this Akashic, that me and you go a long way back. So this could be, again, this masculine energy. No, bunny. Reminding me that he was there with me, you know what I'm saying, in the basement when we was breaking down this shit that we was breaking down. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, no. But that's, you know, it's just the way this has happened is just weird. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say and what, sometimes not what to reveal and what not to reveal. If somebody wants to be looked at, you know what I'm saying, or revealed in that nature here. All right? But I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's the case. So I try to show it in other ways, right? But I feel like somebody is feeling like I left them out or something like this. All right, because she do have 2 jugs. Stop it. She does have two jugs here that's being poured out, okay? It's kind of like 2 people's information coming together and flowing together. And maybe that's why we pull flow here in anchor, all right? In time. Yeah, but I feel like whoever this is, we wasted a lot of time. And I feel like now something is, well, you know, I don't see limits and all that shit, okay? But I feel like somebody might do. All right. And somebody might have got themselves caught up in something. But it made me think, like, what about, you know what I'm saying, the babies of, oh, what are you doing? The babies of these ancestors, or even I feel in these times, you know what I'm saying, that was ripped from the mother's womb. They show us these graphic images on these images and stuff like that when it comes to Native American and indigenous and American Indian culture. But it's not really that graphic. Some of this shit is happening in 2022 that you don't even know that is happening. Right? So somebody can come in and take your whole child, your whole destiny, your whole will, try to take your wheel of fortune. The wheel of fortune is always going to be something that can probably, I don't know, I see it in your chest. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it has something to do with something with your center. Meaning that whenever you walk into a place, your abundant nature, you bring something. You could be broke as hell, but it's something that's attached to you that brings some type of, you know, abundance into people's life when they meet you and they come in contact with you. It don't have nothing to do with the Wheel of Fortune on TV when you plan to get some fucking thousands of dollars or something like that. I feel like it has something to do with like the true essence of you, right? So even if I left all this behind, you know, whatever I walk into is going to be as abundant and maybe even more, because I will have a partner that knows how to, you know, that matches my drive or something, right? Just because you're not going in that direction doesn't mean that you don't have that drive. You know what I'm saying? I feel like also there's other things that are in the way, but these, excuse me, stop it. But these things are just in the way because these 2 haven't been able to be together. Stop it, Yanni. I know you know what I'm saying. I know you know exactly what I'm saying. So we have the King of Forces here. So maybe this has some, hey, give it here. Give it here. Get it. So maybe that does have something to do with time or force or brute force or something like this. All right, this could be somebody trying to break into somebody's fucking, you know, divinity or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And then we have loyalty, the King of Pentacles here. Okay? But it happened to be a girl here. All right? So, I'm wondering. Okay, yeah, because again, I brought up land patterns and we talked about them to a certain extent here. And then somebody else actually came up off of it. Now, they might have taken it and made it better, right? But is it really better? Because again, in my eyes, I still think it is something that may not be the right thing to do. It was just a way to make sure that that 3rd generation of invaders or whatever, whether they were dark or light skinned, that came in to make sure that they are being able to be established and they get all the good and all the grain and everything now. And so this may even be, like I said, where I feel that force where some of these masculine energies may have been out there and I didn't know what they were doing and they were doing whatever they were doing because, and I'm talking about as like a whole, like in the particular indigenous community, because they knew what was going on. They knew that, you know, these people was trying to have us, you know, sitting here last and waiting for some fucking handouts or whatever's left. Like, you know, sitting there waiting for leftovers when these are the royal particular families here or the originals. And so now they've gotten it. So now all of my people are pushed out and going into a migratory status. And you know, why they're saying that these people are going towards the border. I wonder if some of these people are coming back in. I wonder if some of these people are going out. You see what I'm saying? Because it's reminding me again of 1 year anniversary of somebody leading a whole group of people out. right? But I feel like they want to keep the choicest fruit for themselves. They think it'll be beneficial for them, all right? But they've sent away all of my strong men and all of my, you know what I'm saying, whatever you would call support here, all right? And I feel like it has something to do with also a jealous feminine energy, or it could also be you know, somebody here like this masculine here walking away. You know, they look a little bit defeated or hurt or something like this. Maybe somebody wouldn't let a man, stop. Stop. Maybe somebody wouldn't let a, or somebody felt like somebody wouldn't let a man be a man, so they went into business with these particular feminine energies here. All right? Maybe that's the case. Okay, here, let me get you the juice. So, again, I'm trying to look at it, you know what I'm saying, at a different, you know, and there's no rhyme or reason. It's just like I feel like something is being opened here. Something is being opened back up. I'm hearing Pandora's box or somebody's box. All right? Uh-oh. Oh, no. It can have something to do with boxers, okay? Or defense here, okay? Or a defense energy. Here, come on, let's go get some juice. Here, and change your D. Come on. Okay, somebody is being naughty. Okay? So, again, let's look at this last one or whatever, and then I'm going to go ahead. And then we got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So, servitude. Yeah, I feel like somebody was trying to treat somebody like a servant just because, you know, they were helpful or something like this. So people want to just sit there and act like, oh, this person want to help people and they don't want to do this or that, or they don't want to charge or something like that. Then we're going to just treat them like a slave or a servant. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I feel like others were doing the same thing, but it's just, like I said, it's imbalanced because of who we are. It's imbalanced because of who we are. The fact of somebody getting in the way of this Two of Cups here is because of who we are. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, yeah, it's because of who we are. And again, now it's to a point where, again, somebody's good with this 9 here. They want somebody. Excuse me, wait 1 second. I feel like they want somebody to be in this energy here. Okay. Left, abandoned, and all cried out here. But I'm going to have to go now and take care of her. But at the end of the day, I feel like that's what somebody wanted here. Something out of balance. But I feel like whatever this is new. Okay, you acting out. That's what you want to do? I said no. Look at me.